Sports and problematic sponsorships go hand in hand. Just take a look at the addiction Formula One still has with the tobacco industry. For football, though, it's gambling, an industry that pumps in around £60 million per annum to 8 Premier League clubs. With mounting pressures and the realization that gambling your money away may just not be the greatest idea in the world, the Premier League has come to what has been described as a, quote, groundbreaking agreement which will see clubs ban gambling sponsorships from the fronts of their shirts by 2026. The announcement makes the Premier League the first UK professional sports league to voluntarily agree to restrict betting sponsorships. However, I must point out that sleeve sponsors and pitchside advertising hoardings can still be betting companies, and clubs are still allowed to have gambling partners. You just don't get everything you want in life. Now, whilst Premier League clubs have agreed no front of shirt sponsors, the next step surely is to tell the broadcasters to stop plastering football content with adverts for betting companies. BT and Sky run gambling adverts prior to kickoff for most, if not all, their Premier League matches. Brighton chairman Tony Bloom, who himself made money through being a professional poker player, told The Guardian, quote, "I don't think having gambling sponsorships on shirts is good," he said, "but I understand the gambling companies pay the best, so it's a difficult decision for clubs to turn them down." And as Bloom points out, gambling companies pay the most money, so it's hard for clubs that aren't owned by mega-rich oil magnates or actual countries to turn down those lucrative sponsorship deals. Sure, it's easy for Newcastle United to replace its current shirt sponsor, which comes to the end at the end of the season, considering they're partly 80% owned by the Saudi state. But for Everton, not so much. I see a twofold problem with this, because mid to lower end clubs need cash, and the only lucrative sponsorship deals that are going now are in betting and crypto. If gambling companies are replaced by crypto firms, to me it seems like you're just trading one problem for another one. Not to mention the fact that the EFL is currently backed by a gambling company, and 6 of the 24 clubs in the Championship are also sponsored by gambling firms. So what could we see as a replacement for gambling companies? Well, I've mentioned the potential for crypto to bring in money, although this has been slow to be taken up by football. There could also be more community-focused sponsorships, like Plymouth Argyle sponsor Ginsters, who hand over the front of shirt sponsorship to a local charity. Whatever the future of the front of shirt sponsor is, certainly in the Premier League, it won't be gambling.